during my days of pregnancy, what I should not be doing, and I still don't know what I should be doing.
You say treat the child as an adult. Do not try to overpower him.
That does not inculcate being nice to them, but it is the deeds that you do, the everyday things that you tell them makes them inculcate those values. And I think an understanding of that was something that I was looking for.
Welcome to Tumhari Meri Baatein. If you're a parent and you're watching this, then today's topic will definitely resonate with you. As soon as we get pregnant and our social media and our social circle comes to know about it, we are bombarded with things not to do. But nobody tells us what to do. And as a parent, I have gone through that journey of being confused and blaming myself and not being knowing what to do, because every parent giving advice to you has their own context. Our speaker today, Ms. Ankita Agarwal, is also a parent, and she has done a course on child-led parenting. Ankita, please, if you could introduce yourself.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Shweta, and I'm so pleased to be on this podcast today with you. My name is Ankita, as you know said. I am a marketer by profession and a mom of a 5-year-old, which is a much harder job than marketing,
Yes,
telling you.
I know. I think we all know that.
Correct, right? Absolutely, we all, I think, as mothers, we can agree that as soon as we get the news breaks out that we are expecting, and there is a sudden bombardment of advices coming from your everywhere, from your parents to your relatives, friends, dogs, everywhere.
Yes,
and that's just brings a plethora of thoughts in your mind, where you're thinking, okay, I shouldn't be doing this because this wasn't right. I shouldn't be doing this because maybe this also wasn't right. And that left me wondering, as during my days of pregnancy, that okay, now that I know what I should not be doing, but I still don't know what I should be doing. And I was literally grasping for that aspect to understand on what are those essential values, what are those essential uh, things that I should be taking note on, which are not, when we say values, it's not like you tell a child every day, oh, you have to be nice, you have to be nice, you have to be nice. That does not inculcate being nice to them, but it is the deeds that you do, the everyday things that you tell them makes them inculcate those values. And I think an understanding of that was something that I was looking for. And hence, when I came across this program known as Infant Sanskar Programme.
Okay.
It is an holistic program for any parents who are expecting or already parents of any age of child, just to help them understand on what actually is parenting.
Right.
And how it is not maybe as difficult or as what it is not about what we want, it is what about the kid needs, about our child, what are the needs of the child. I think that's primarily the basis of this entire course.
Okay. So, Ankita, what did you learn from that, and how have you applied that in your day-to-day being a mother?
So I think the biggest learning from that course was you need to observe your child.
Okay.
I think a lot of us say that or know that or have heard it definitely from somewhere, but how do we apply that in everyday situations? As simple as let's say I'll give you a scenario. We are out and into a carnival or any public place, and your 2-year-old is suddenly requesting for a balloon.
Right.
And
We've all faced that.
correct, right?
Yeah.
And it is not something that you cannot afford to buy, but it's just the time that you need to draw a couple of boundaries with the kid.
Yes.
It could be as simple as that.
Right.
And here, when I'm saying a balloon, it could be a toy, it could be anything.
Yes.
It could be an ice cream which
Right.
he or she cannot consume because they have a cold.
Yeah.
And at those meltdown moments, reasoning definitely wouldn't help.
Right, absolutely.
We all have tried that. We have done a lot of reasoning with them. We try to explain, but you have a cold, you might get coughing, then you won't be able to sleep.
Yeah.
And what all we get is a tantrum back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I can so relate to this because I'm going through that phase right now.
Yeah.
And she's got a bad throat, but she insists on having ice cream. So I would love to know what the solution is.
Yeah. So, okay. So that's another aspect of parenting, that maybe it's not a one solution that fits all,
Right.
but there are a couple of ways that you can navigate that situation.
Right.
Because it's just, let's all agree with that, it's just a temporary situation. It
Right.
might not be like something that we need to just sail past through with or without her tantrum.
Right.
But how do we navigate that situation oftentimes? So a few things that we could start with doing them is, definitely reasoning comes much later because their cognitive brain at that point in time is shut down.
Right.
When they are, no, I just want that.
Right.
And how about, have you tried ever that we start to distract them?
Right.
One of the topic
Right.
is we talk to them about, okay, what color of ice cream do we want to eat today?
Right.
It's a pink ice cream, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what pink ice cream is made of?
Right.
Strawberries.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know where the strawberries come from?
Right.
And we talk them into a story-like fashion and go into the intricacies of then, if they are getting engaged, they're responding, we go into the strawberry discussion.
Right.
And then go into the fantasy world and divert the discussion from their little brains,
Very
from
interesting.
ice cream.
Right.
At that point in time, which is just stuck there.
Right.
And by that, I am also not saying that we need to deceive the child. It's no matter deceiving the child.
Right.
It's just navigating a situation in a more
Positive way.
way where we are not creating an association for them that ice cream is something that I have to always fight for.
Right. That's a
And
very
my mother
important
always
point.
says no.
Yeah. That's a very important point.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we are just making it in a more palatable manner for them, just to have that nice memory of it. And once, because we know that it's not right for them right now to have that ice cream,
Right.
because they'll fall more sick, which they definitely can't understand, but we as moms can.
Right.
And hence we just navigate it in a more positive manner rather than just saying, no, you can't get it,
Right.
because that's not right for you.
Right.
And which would definitely leave a sour taste in their mouth
Right.
for it.
Yeah.
So distraction is one of the ways that you could navigate, sometimes even experiencing the things. Let's say we are talking about a balloon or a toy which the kid is asking for, and we are not there yet to get them that thing. We do what I and Anna do is, often we just go there, look at the thing, we pick it up, we discuss about it, we talk about it, we let him feel it,
Right.
see it, and then we walk over from there.
Very
And
interesting.
so that just, it's the momentary thing where we all might have experienced that something that they wanted for the moment, the next moment they forget about it.
Right.
So it
Absolutely.
was just that experience that they wanted it for that few minutes, and they're done with it.
Right. So, Ankita, the conclusion that I can draw from these two recommendations that you've given is that you saying treat the child as an adult,
Yeah.
right? Do not try to overpower him. Like you trying to maybe distract an adult. Sometimes we do that with our spouses, with our siblings, with our parents as well. That if we do not want to indulge in a particular discussion, we distract them.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to control
We divert
them,
the topic.
we divert the topic. And this is one way of going about it. And I think what I can also realize is that it brings peace for the mother as well, or the parent, who is handling the child in that situation, because then there is no argument, you've actually elevated the child to an adult level, and
Yeah.
your energy and your anxiety sort of settles down, and then maybe that anxiety does not get dissipated on the child as well, and that's why there's a more calm outcome to that potential tantrum through these two recommendations that you've given.
Definitely, definitely, Shweta. So the situation of a meltdown, as much as it is stressful for the kid, it is stressful for us parents.
Yes, absolutely.
And if nothing more, it's not less, definitely.
Yes, absolutely.
And especially if it happens in a more public setting,
Right.
we all start to try to panic because of the things that, like, oh, the other people are watching, what will they think, are we a bad parent, are you
we've all gone through
yeah,
that.
yeah, are we doing our parenting right? And we
Yes.
quickly start to question ourselves,
Yes.
all the things that we've done previously or the things that the kid is doing,
Right.
and it just goes into a lot of judgment mode. And I think that is the point of thought where you need to take a step back. You need to just take a deep breath as a
Right.
parent,
Right.
and see the situation from your child's perspective. Just try to zone out for a minute, take a deep breath, and calm yourself down first thing,
Right.
before calming your child.
Right.
Because he won't be calm until he sees you calm.
Right.
The
Absolutely.
more agitated you would be, the
Yeah.
more agitated the other. Same as you said correctly, like treating the child as an adult. If we are in a fight with any of our uh, partner, our parents, or anybody, the more angrier one grows, the other as well.
Absolutely.
Same as with the kid.
Yes.
But with kids, we tend to not understand that.
Right.
And think that, oh, they don't have a right to get more angry. And
Yes,
I am getting angry
yes.
means they need to calm down.
Yes, because there's always a difference in the stature of the relationship, right? The status. We are at an elevated position, and the child is at a lower position, even in terms of height, right? We're talking down at the child. I mean, it's a very, very interesting thing, and I definitely know that I will be using it when the next time my daughter throws a tantrum. But how do you step back? I think because it's a very, very heated moment at that time, and I would like to know from your experience how this course sort of helped you take that step back, because I think it also requires a lot of self-awareness. Parenting is a journey, not only about getting a child into this world and making them grow. I think it's a self-discovery as well, because it teaches you so much of patience. So I would love to know, Ankita, how were you able to mold yourself, and how you do that in a day-to-day life with Ane?
I think, Shraddha, you brought up a very good point over here, that there's a difference of stature.
Right.
I think that is something that we need to be very cautious about.
Right.
And this is a learning that I have taken from one of my friend, who not even calls her son, as refers to them always in a more matured manner. She would always talk, like in Hindi we would say, वो ये कर रहा है. She would always say, वो ये कर रहे हैं.
Oh, wow.
So when I would talk about Ane, I would not say as Ane ऐसे करता है, but I would say as Ane ऐसे करते हैं.
Right. So you're giving that much of respect.
Yes, that instantly will bring them up to the level that, oh, I am no. They would also, they would start using the same language as you are,
Right,
which is a more respectful language towards everybody.
Right.
Two, they would also get to know that they are getting the same value as anybody else in the family.
Right, absolutely.
Very minor thing as that. Second thing, when in a situation like that, how do you zone out? It's very difficult at times. And again, from the cue that you gave me was that we look down to them because they are shorter than us.
Right.
How about, and this I practice very, very often with Anna, is I would get down onto my knees,
Right.
sit at the eye level with the kid, and talk to him with a touch. So I would either put my hands on his shoulder, or I would take his hands in my hands. That touch
Right.
essentially builds that connection
Right.
instantly, and the eye contact actually makes us on the same level,
Right.
and it just gives him that feeling that he's getting heard
Right.
rather than being told.
Right. Very nice.
So that would just instantly bring him out of that meltdown,
Yeah, that mode.
even that mode.
Yeah.
And even if he's still not agreeing with you, he would just often cry out and hug me,
Yeah. Oh.
or he would say, "But Mama, I just wanted that."
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
but he would still try to start to come down
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah. That's
So-
a very special thing. I think
Yeah.
even for a child, because you have given him that much respect, you know, I think they are more intuitive, more uh, maybe more evolved than adults are, because they are not adulterated by the adulthood.
Yeah.
And they understand feelings in a more pure way than we guys do. And maybe you're coming down to his level and talking to him, and you being calm just makes him feel special. And that sort of dissipates the energy, and you know, that bond is formed.
Correct.
It's amazing.
And it just, whether it is so unbelievable that things, when you start taking this, stop taking that outside in approach, and where you are always constantly thinking of everybody judging you for your parenting,
Right.
it just takes so much load off your shoulders.
Right.
And exactly to your point, brings you peace.
Yes.
More than anybody
Anything
else.
else, yes.
More than anybody else. It
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
and today I think that is one of the biggest stress that all of us as mothers have it. Oh, mera beta khana nahi khata, main kya karu? What would others say if they say that, oh, he's so thin? And we're constantly thinking about, oh, he doesn't study, he doesn't do this. The more negative that you would feed in, the more negative it would grow.
Right.
The more positive you would feed in, the more positivity would grow.
Right. Right. Absolutely. I mean, you're right. See, most of the times parents put their expectations on the children, right? And I mean, there was a movie, Tare Zameen Pe, and they basically talked about this, right? That every child is different, and you've got to treat them like a star on the planet Earth. And I think if we just realize this, that parenting is not only about making them come first in whatever they're doing, or you know, in succeeding and doing everything in life.
Yeah.
It is also about your own peace. You know, I think as parents we do not give importance to peace of our mind.
Yeah.
And when I heard about your concept, I think that's what I really liked about it, Ankita, that it's not only about the child, it's about the parent as well. You know, it is about our peace. If we start treating them as adults, and if we let them lead and we just follow, then sometimes it's also more peaceful for us.
Yeah.
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 If we let them decide what they want to do, and you know, I'm not talking about careers, I'm talking about anything that they pick up, and maybe our responsibility is just to expose them. And thankfully we have the wherewithal, but it's more important that we look for our peace, because if we are peaceful inside, then we're better people, and then we have that better bond with them, and they might grow up being a more peaceful human being.
Absolutely.
I think that's a call of the day today.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we all want that, right? We have enough to stress out in adulthood already.
Absolutely.
And so this constant pressure of being that parent and the picture perfect parent.
Oh yes, absolutely.
The picture perfectness of Instagram worthy performances, their top of the mark results. Just let's just accept that's not realistic. That's not who we are.
Yeah.
That's not how our kid also can
Yes,
be.
absolutely.
This is what the social media has given us, a lot of good things, and as well as a lot of comparative things as well, which is just one of the things that, oh, if he does not standing on the stage, a 3-year-old is not performing like really nice, means I won't be able to put it up on social media.
Right.
And that just bothers me because the courage that the 3-year-old is taking, standing at the stage and looking at everyone in front of him, watching them in itself is an amazing thing.
Right.
So let's just celebrate those small wins. You don't need a picture perfect performance.
I will conclude this by taking the word that you've just said. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate this life. Let's celebrate our children for who they are. Let's lead the life by letting them guide us through being parents, because maybe they're more evolved and they're trying to tell us something, but we are with our closed minds. What if we can come down to their level and listen to them and take a cue from our speaker here, I think, who's done this very well. And I've seen Ane and I've seen her bond with Ankita, and it's beautiful. So thank you, Ankita, so much. I'm sure we are all enlightened by this journey, and I definitely will take care when I'm dealing with my daughter the next time.
Thank you. Thank you, Shweta.